gonna test my go-to drugstore foundation against this high-end foundation that completely went viral and out of control and is extremely popular. And we're gonna see which one is the winner. So keep watching. Hey babies, welcome to Kimberly Worldwide, coming at you from my brand new studio. Yes, if you follow me on social media, you know I've been moving and I am finally kind of all set up here in my new studio, which is set up exactly the way I want it to. I can film from every angle without having to worry about, oh, this is not gonna look right on camera. It's just really cool. And all you YouTubers out there, you know what I'm talking about. I might do a studio tour a little later in the future, but for now we're going to be focusing on these foundations, because how often have you been in the drugstore or in Ulta or Sephora and thought, I wonder if these high-end expensive foundations are a lot better than these drugstore foundations, right? I mean, are they? I don't know, but we are going to find out today. We're gonna put it to the test. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kim. I love having you guys here. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Now, let's get into it. The two foundations we're going to be testing against each other are the Matte Fit Me Foundation, and this is the matte and poreless one. This is actually my go-to foundation. Like if you see me in everyday life, this is the one that I will be wearing 99.9% of the time. And we're going to be testing it against the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. And you may have seen this one on TikTok and all the social medias because it kind of went semi-viral because it seems so spectacularly good. So we'll see. But we're going to be testing it against that one. Now, the biggest difference between these two is the price. This one, you're going to pay $9.99. This one, you're going to pay $50. Yes, that is $50. Now, here's a little comparison chart so you have an idea of what to expect from these two foundations. First of all, the NARS Foundation has 36 shades. It comes in a 30 ml, 1 fluid ounce bottle. It's buildable, gives you medium coverage, and gives you a natural finish. It also targets redness, hyperpigmentation, wrinkles, pores, and imperfections, and all that good stuff. Now, this is also said to be more like makeup / skincare hybrid, so a 2-in-1, which is always nice. And then you have the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. That one has 40 shades. It comes in the same size, 30 ml, 1 fluid ounces. It's also buildable, gives you medium coverage, and also a natural finish. This targets texture issues, pores, and shine issues. So that's what you can expect. Having seen the comparison, let's put them on and see what we think. Here we go. I'm going to zoom you guys in and we're going to get right into it. I'm going to be using these two foundations. The Maybelline is in the shade Golden Caramel. It's the number 332. And the NARS is in the shade Syracuse, and it says on there MD1. These are both medium shades and medium warm shades. And if you compare the two colors, this is what it looks like. And I hope these are the right shades. I know this one is, but I'm not sure about this one. It's always kind of tricky, you know, trying it on in the store and stuff, but we're just gonna go with it and see what happens. So let me just tuck my hair behind my ear and let's get the show on the road. I'm gonna start by priming my skin. I'm gonna be using the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. Now, in everyday life, I don't always prime my skin just because I'm usually in a rush. Now, I should also say that these foundations give medium coverage, okay? So that basically means that it's not gonna cover everything. You're still gonna be able to see some of your own skin underneath, which I like. A lot of these foundation videos and YouTubers and stuff, they like using full coverage makeup because then, you know, it looks like their skin is like airbrushed and stuff. But honestly, I like a more natural look myself when I go out. I don't want to have a mask on, so I make it a point to, you know, when I show you guys, I'm not just gonna show what works on camera. I'm gonna show what works in real life. So we got that done. Then I'm gonna go in with, let me do the Maybelline foundation first. I'm gonna do that one on this side of my face. I just put a dollop on my hand, and we might do 2 layers just for the full effect. And here we go. I'm using a moist sponge just because I don't want to like dilute the product too much by using a brush. And I'm gonna have to use some more product because I have a big head. That's about 1 layer. It's very natural still. As you can see, my freckles, I have freckles and I love my freckles. I don't try to hide them at all. It does cover up a little bit of my freckles, but you can still see them somewhat through there, which I have no problem with. It feels super light on your skin. It feels like you're not wearing anything. Very important, guys, never forget your neck and ears. Especially not if you're pulling your hair back, because then, you know. That's 1 layer, and I'm gonna apply a 2nd layer. Depending on where I'm going, I might just go with 1 layer if I want to keep it really natural or if I'm in a rush, but I'm just gonna put on a 2nd layer just to get the full effect. Here we go. We got the Maybelline Foundation. This color is a really good match, by the way, for my skin. If I say so myself, it's amazing. And I love this foundation. It is lightweight. It feels good. It covers what I need it to cover, and it just does it for me. But now I want to see if the NARS $50 high-end situation here is gonna give me that same or better effect. Now I should say this doesn't come with a pump spout. It's just a bottle and you have to pour it out, and this does have a pump. So okay, let's just shake it up. So here we go with the NARS foundation. I instantly noticed that this foundation is very liquidy. It's like almost rolling off my hand. So I'm just gonna go in with a sponge and start applying it. It is much more liquidy than Maybelline, which probably means it's not gonna cover as much, but let's see. Now I should also say the Maybelline, one of the features of it is that it mattifies your skin, so it removes all the greasiness. I have combination skin, which means the T-zone is more greasy than the other areas of my skin, and I instantly notice when applying this that the Maybelline foundation, the mattifying effect is no joke, because it's absolutely true, because this side of my face looks more moist and glistens more than this side. I absolutely see a difference. Now shade wise, I think I did a good job. Let me just do my neck here. It did cover up my freckles a little. Okay, so that was 1 layer, and this is the difference. I clearly see a difference, guys. But let me put on the 2nd layer of the NARS foundation. It's very liquidy. So yeah, like I said, guys, I like to show you guys things that I actually do. I'm not like one of those YouTubers that shows you things just because it looks good on camera. This is stuff I actually use. Unless I'm doing like a makeup look where I want that full coverage. In normal life, I do not like wearing a full coverage foundation because it looks very cakey. Like it just looks like cake face on me. I don't know. It just doesn't look natural. I don't want to ever approach someone and then be the first thing that they see is the makeup. And there you have it. We got the Maybelline on one side and we got the NARS on the other side. Without any powder or anything, I can instantly tell that the Maybelline has a more mattifying finish, and I'm not wearing any powder or anything. So this is just the foundation. It has a more mattifying look, and the NARS side looks more of a dewy kind of finish. It's not really mattifying, but it's still nice. It's just a different finish. Both, I have to say, the coverage for both is kind of equal. I'd say the Maybelline has a slight bit more coverage just because it's a thicker formula. I'm not angry at either one. Let me just finish off the look with some concealer and powder, and then we can see the final result moving forward. is the final result. I do have to say the Maybelline side, my skin looks smooth. It does what I need it to do. It mattifies it. It keeps it matte for the duration based on my experience wearing this foundation. The NARS side is a little bit more smoother, I have to say, and it could be because of that light reflecting effect that I definitely see. I see the light just boot that effect that the light has on my skin. I instantly noticed that. I also noticed another thing, layering products on top of the NARS side is like so amazing because my under eye area is completely smooth, and compared to the Maybelline side it wasn't as smooth, but it's still amazing. So I did notice that. Would that be enough for me to switch from my drugstore to the high-end foundation? I don't think so. I am not going to switch. I bought this, so I will be using it, but I am not gonna switch my foundation out just because of those results. No. So there you have it. Have you tried the NARS foundation before? Let me know. Sound off below in the comments. And that was my video for this week. I will be back again next week with another video, so join me then. I look forward to seeing you.